Hello, this is MicroJ101, and I'm just going to do a short update on the car situation. Well, it probably won't be very short. Well, I'll try to keep it short. So anyway, here's my, and I'm a little sick too, so sorry about the, I got a cold. So, but here's the Chevy Ventura 1999 that has the blown head gaskets. So my parents decided what to do. They're going to give this to charity. There's a charity around here that will take old cars, and I guess they fix them up, or I'm not sure what they do, but they get money for them, and then I don't know if they resell them or what, but so it'll go for a good cause, so that's good. So sadly, I'm not going to take any pieces off of it that I want, like windshield washer pumps, or radiators, or alternators, anything like that, because they'll kind of need that if they want to get it working again. But I actually started this up a couple days ago just to see if it still ran, and amazingly, it still does. It's not seized or anything. So the oil still looks terrible, obviously, because I haven't done anything with it. But I mean, it's not like rusting. It's just kind of, I mean, it's turning the oil a little bit brownish colored, but it's not really rusting. I think it's just the little particles that are mixed with the oil that are actually rusting, not the actual parts, which is amazing. It still clacks like crazy, though, or knocks like crazy, but it still works, so, yeah. So I just decided that with the amount of time I have in school and everything, I just wasn't going to be able to fix it, and the amount of time that I'll have to spend on it, it's probably not worth it, so that's why I decided not to fix it, I guess. And also, it'd just be really hard. I mean, I'm sure I could do it with enough time, but, I mean, you can't even reach the spark plug wires barely in here. It's just, I mean, look at that. It's just, I don't even know how they got I guess they got the engine in from the bottom or something. But, so I did verify, though, that it is the, or I'm pretty sure it's the lower intake manifold gasket, because those are pretty common to go on these engines, the S400 ones, or 3,400 engines. So I mean, that wouldn't be as hard to replace as the head gasket, or if it was cracked, a cracked head or something, cracked cylinder. But still, I don't know. I would learn a lot from it, and I would probably enjoy it, but I just don't have the time, and my parents know that I don't have the time to do it, so they don't want me to do it. So, yeah, that's the story on that. And I bought a new car, so this one, we'll get rid of that one, and here's my new car. This is a Toyota Sienna, or not Toyota Sienna, this one's Toyota Sienna. Anyway, so this is a Toyota Corolla 2002, and, yeah, it seems to work great. It's apparently a really reliable car. That's one of the reasons we bought it. It's got some paint coming off the bumper there. Probably somebody backed into something, or I don't know, it's just coming off. So I'll probably spray some paint on there or something. And also I'll repaint the spoiler as well, because whoever put it on there, they caulked it on and they didn't paint it or anything, so it looks kind of bad. But the other thing is this door here. The previous owner backed it out of a garage with the door open, and the door hit the side of the garage there and crumpled it. But amazingly, it still works perfectly fine. It's just crumpled. So I might stop by the scrapyard someday, get a new door for that, because it doesn't look so good. But other than that, it's perfectly good. And so yeah, it's a 1.8 liter engine, 4-cylinder. I don't know what else to say about it. The oil looks good. It was recently replaced, so that's good. It's the guy who we bought it from. He said that it had a misfire at high RPM, but I have not heard a misfire at all. Although I don't like to get my engines up to high RPM, I like to keep it in the lowest gears possible, just because I know that that's the most fuel efficient, or in general, that's usually the most efficient way to run an engine, and also has the least wear on the engine. So I usually try to keep it in the lower RPM. So I don't like to accelerate real fast, and I usually don't drive fast either. So, because I'd rather get to my destination safe than get there early. So, yeah. But yeah, it runs nice. The guy said that he had the coils recently replaced because of the misfire. So maybe that fixed it or something. It must have been pretty prominent if they had those replaced. But these are the little coil packs on top of each, or ignition coil things on top of each spark plug, so there's 4 of them, which is kind of weird. I've never seen those before. Or I've seen them on videos, in other people's videos, but not on, not in the engine before. But, so yeah, it's got a nice intake manifold there, and so yeah. But, I mean, if I ever have to do work on this engine, look at how much more room there is. And since this is 4 cylinders in a row like that, instead of a V6, it'll be so much more easy to work on it. If it ever blows a head gasket or something like that, I can work on this thing. So, yeah, it's a lot more room in there. I could just stick something over there, and I don't even know. But, yeah, I mean, lots more room in here. So, I'll start it up for you guys, and so, I mean, it runs great as far as I'm concerned. Or sounds a lot better than the old one, at least. I've already put about, probably, I don't know, 80 miles on it. So, there's the mileage. Well, turn the headlights, or the lights on, there you go. You can see 176,000. So, not a ton of miles. But, so yeah, I mean, it seems to run really nice, though. Well, rev it up from out here so you can hear it better. So, sounds pretty good to me. I don't know a lot about cars, but I mean, it sounds pretty good. I filled it up with gas 1 time so far, so it's going to be a lot more fuel efficient than that minivan, because the minivan got about 19 miles to the gallon. This will get about, I think it's advertised to get around 40 miles to the gallon on the highway and like 30 city, so that is a lot better. So I'll be able to save some money on gas. Yeah, I mean, the interior is really clean, so that's good. And it's, yeah, I mean, it seems like a good car to me. It's got a nice skylight and everything. Now, I'll tell you guys how much it costed, which is amazing to me. $650 for this car. So, I mean, it's got a lot of miles. I mean, a fair amount of miles. And it doesn't have any rust, or barely any. This is like the only rust spot right there, which is just crazy, especially for around here where they put so much salt on the roads. Cars rust out so fast, but I mean, I don't know. That just seems really cheap to me for how good it runs and everything. So, yeah. I mean, that's cheaper than my laptop. My laptop costed me about $700. This is $650 for this car. That is amazing to me. I don't know how he was able to, why he sold it like that. He said he was just he said his aunt gave it to him because she owed him money, and he just wanted to get rid of it because he already had a car. So, so he just wanted the money. So maybe he didn't really look up to research how much it costed or anything like that. But as far as I can see, I wasn't ripped off. So, I mean, but yeah, it seems to run great. And, yeah, I mean, for $650, it's a good car. Definitely a good car. So, but, it needs a little bit of work here and there, like the, when you get up to about over 60 miles an hour, the steering wheel has a bit of shake and vibration. So I think the front wheels need aligned or something like that, or maybe the bearings are starting to get some wear. So that I need to look into that. But other than that, I mean, there's really nothing wrong with it. So it's a good car. I mean, it's never been in an accident. At least he didn't say it did. And it doesn't look like it's ever been in an accident. So, I mean, I don't know. It seems like a good car to me, and I'm happy with it. Drives nice. It'll get me to school. It seems reliable. So, yeah. So, if I ever do some work on this, I'll make a video of it, and you guys can see it. And, yeah, that's my car. That's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.